Watch this. I'm going to make a bud appear out of nowhere. You are. I am too. Watch this. This is here. This is here, right? And this is darker than this. But to keep this light, you just paint. That's negative painting. Good morning, Earthlings. I just did a show about how to paint irises, and I kind of left you there. I wasn't going to teach you any of the foliage yet, but I'm going to teach you right now. The foliage, we're learning how to do negative painting. It's a different place in your brain, but it's not that hard. And once you see me do it, you'll be able to do it too, and you'll be able to put it in all kinds of paintings. In fact, this is a great way to cover up mistakes. If you have certain kinds of paints, you can just paint over it, and there are your mistakes. Anyway, I'm glad you joined me as we're learning how to work with foliage in the fabulous Traveling Art Studio. It's my paintbrush holder. I don't lose them this way. For the foliage, I think I want to do more of the cadmium yellow. Now again, I'm not touching, but what I was saying is that you can sometimes fix it. Now if you use the opaque yellows, with one of the blues, maybe an opaque blue, which was a selenium, you can cover up all your mistakes. Like this one, like if you didn't like that. Cover it right up. There, it's gone now. It's gone now. And the reason why I didn't want to tell you about the foliage was because there's a whole bunch of stuff about foliage, negative painting, that really needs to be addressed by itself. But a little bit of what I'm talking about. Wow, that was very yellow, isn't it? I don't even know how that happened. I'll mix that. There you go. That looks, oh boy, I did brown. Where's that stinger? Ow, I did a wrong color. I'm going to take it off. Holy cow, look at I did. Oh no, that's nasty. Why do you always have to have pretty pictures? What happens when your picture turns out nasty? What happens then? Well, there's lots of stuff you can do with a picture that's nasty. One is you can put it aside and say, hey, there's a nasty painting. But what I do, I flip it over and use the other side for practice paper for the next time. And also, it's really fun to write sayings over them. If you just had a really nice saying that you loved, you could write it with the calligraphy pen over it. That's a great way to get rid of an ugly painting. That's all I'm going to teach you right now. If you didn't get it, you'll get it next time. But anyway, go ahead and put some foliage on your flowers, if you want to. So let's look at this foliage with the light shining on it. Oh, hello. Hi. Hi. That was fun. Okay, here we're back to here. So how would you paint that? How would you paint that? Okay, I'm going to pretend like there's a bud back here. So I'm going to come around here and like this. And that, we're talking about value in this study. The word value means that it's still the same color, only it's got a lighter or darker personality to it. There, now watch this. Again, I don't want to get piddly-skiddly back here, but because I don't want to take away from the flower, but I'm just showing you. I'm just showing you. Now, now when I'm looking at this for the final time, I'm thinking that, I can do this, look at that. I'm thinking that what parts of this over here, oh, that's neat, isn't it? That's negative painting. That's negative painting. Funness, isn't it? Okay. Here. I'm gonna even come back here. Good. Good morning, Earthlings. Welcome to my living room. I'm gonna take a break for a little bit. I'm gonna go visit my special tree. Special tree? How does that work? Well, one day I was walking and I saw this tree and it had this really bad thing hanging off of it. So I took my friend Derek down there and we rescued it. We pulled that thing off and I felt like that tree has been grateful to me for doing that. And I have a really special bond with that tree right now. That's how that happened. It's just the movement. Thanks, Derek, for helping me. My tree friend is happy now.
Look at all the sap.
I know.
All the bark is missing bark on this side.
Tree. I need to take a break, so I'm going to show you my special tree. This tree, for some reason, just kind of said hello to me one day, and as I got to know it, it started to give me wisdom, and I would breathe, and then it would breathe, and we have quite a connection between me and this tree. Well, I saw the owner once, and I said, "Hey, I love your tree," and he says, "Well, there was a woman that was driving and hit the tree, and that's why it's the way it is." But I love him. His name is Herbert. Herbert the Douglas fir. This is my special friend. He's a tree. He's a Douglas fir. Ah, look at his foliage. Holy cow. But the stuff that comes off of him is this. It's really good. Thank you, tree. I'm a tree hugger. He loves me. I love you too. Anyway, he gives me this special stuff. It's yummy. It's amazing. It tastes like eucalyptus. Now, that's what I was here. My tree told me to take a piece of this bark with me, and so I did. This bark that fell off of him, I took it home, and every time I see it, I feel this tree. I feel like it is this tree. Trees feel so good, don't they? Anyway, Don't be afraid to eat sap from a tree. Just don't get it on your lips because it's sticky. Anyway, I'll show you the bark. I'll show it to you. It's right there. When I see that bark, I feel it. I feel the presence of that tree. I feel like that tree is part of my life. This is a leaf right there. And this is the background. That's going to be fuzzy. That's going to be cool. I like that. Okay, so here's the other part of the leaf up here. And I'm going to come down here and be in the water. That's fuzzy. That's cool. Holy cow, that's neat. That's neat. Ah. Oh, you know, you just can't teach that stuff. You have to see it. You have to do it for yourself. Wow. 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 Oh, that's just funky. Oh, that just looks so funky. I just think that's cool. I was trying to do negative painting to show you how to do that, and it turned into a cool thing. Alright, so we're still working on the negative painting, so I'm going to pretend like all this can just be like that, I guess. The thing with this picture is that it's pretty highly detailed, and if I do any more detail in the background and fiddling around, you're going to lose the picture. I think I already did that. It might be a lost cause right now. Oh, it is a lost cause. I was going to do a show on ugly pictures. I think this one goes in the category. Now, this is where I have a hard time flipping my brain around, because I want the things in the front are in the. That's why I use a projector, because I have a hard time with this. This is here. This is here, right? And this is darker than this. But to keep this light, you just paint. That's negative painting. I'm glad you watched other videos to get an idea of what I'm talking about. Ah, watch this. I'm going to make a bud appear out of nowhere. You are. I am too. Watch this. Okay, I got my yellow and my green. This is what I've been working on with the same color this time. I haven't changed the colors. And the bud is right there. You can't see it? It's not there. There's nothing there. There's nothing at all there. Or maybe there is. Okay, so here we come here. The bud kind of has this kind of a shape to it. Alright. And they have that. Holy cow, she did it. She made a bud appear out of nowhere. That's a negative painting. Listen, I got a bee in my house. Hi. He probably smells all the vegetables. Now I like that fuzzy, so I'm going to actually pretend like it's a leaf. Like that. That's a leaf right there. You didn't think that was a leaf? It is. There's two of them. Okay, so here, painting around there. Ah, there. I showed you how to do something. There. There's a bee in here. Hear that? He gets stuck in here now. He doesn't know how to get out. I might have to tell him to get out. How to get out. I don't care if they're in here. I don't care if a bee comes in my house. Bees don't hurt me. I don't hurt them. The only thing is, when a bee comes in your house, they get in here, they wander in here, and then they don't know how to get out. So all you have to do is tell them where the door is. Yeah. Now I'm going to kind of get that set up for the negative painting, which is next. Okay, did you spot my favorite? I didn't either. I like them all. So as you can see, that's magical and it's fun, and use it wherever you can until later. I think the next one should be us putting our pictures on a map. What do you think? I think so. Until later, I hope you find your yacht. Paint lots of foliage, because that's practice. And I'm going to work. Hope you find your yacht. I think I already said that. Oh, a fireplace. So you're asking me, why do I choose to put my living room like this? Well, it's because I couldn't get a Douglas fir in my house. I wouldn't fit. They don't make good house plants. Here we go. Here's my little area, my little garden.